Hello people, today we are going to learn about quadratic equation, how to solve quadratic equation. So any polynomial of this form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. And so let's solve one example to understand more. So the given equation is 2x square minus 10x minus 5 is equal to 0. Step 1 to solve is to identify the coefficient. Coefficient is A is coefficient of x square, B is coefficient of x, and C is coefficient of the last item. So identifying the coefficient, A in this equation is 2, B in this equation is minus 10, and C is minus 5. After we have identified the coefficient for the given equation, we have to calculate discriminant, which is also denoted as delta triangle. Discriminant formula is b square minus 4ac. So we will substitute the value of b and a and c from here into this formula to get the answer. So for calculating b square minus 4ac for this equation, we will substitute the values and let's see what we'll get. So for b square, which is minus 10 whole squared, minus 4 multiplied by ac. A is 2 and c is minus 5. So when you calculate this, you will get 140. Let's see what is the next step. Now use whatever value we get for this discriminant, we have to compare this with 0. If discriminant is greater than 0, we know that they have two distinct real roots. If discriminant is equal to 0, then we know that it has two coincident real roots, and the formula is both the roots are equal, and the formula is minus b by 2a. For discriminant greater than 0, we have to use this formula, minus b plus or minus square root of discriminant divided by 2a, which can also be written as minus b plus of minus plus minus and square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. In case the discriminant is less than 0, that means the quadratic equation or polynomial has no real roots. So for the given equation in the example which we are solving right now, we find that the discriminant is 140, which is greater than 0. That means we come to the conclusion that the polynomial or quadratic equation has two distinct real roots. So after we found that there are two distinct real roots, we'll use the formula minus b square plus or minus under root of discriminant divided by so since we found out that the equation, the polynomial will have real root, we'll use this formula minus b plus or minus under root of discriminant divided by 2a. Using that formula, we will solve the equation minus 10 minus of minus 10 plus or minus under root of 140 divided by 4. So first root will have with the plus sign in the middle, and the second root we will calculate with the minus sign in the middle. So again, solving further to simplify if it is possible, we will just simplify and we will get this answer. First root is 5 by 2 plus root 35 by 2, and second root is 5 by 2 minus root 35 by 2. So I hope you understood how to calculate the roots of quadratic equation. So let's revise the steps again. First we need to write down the equation. Then we need to identify the coefficient based on this formula. A is for first one, B is for second, and C is for the third one. Make sure that you count the sign also, whether it is plus sign or minus sign. Uh, then for a second step, calculate the discriminant using b square minus 4ac. Third step is to find out whether the roots are real. If it is discriminant is greater than 0, then it is real. Equal to 0, that means they are equal and one real root. And the third is if it is less than 0, then no real roots. Then we have to step 4 is to write down the equation. Write down the two real roots x1 and x2 using the formula based on the discriminant value, and then simplify to make it look better, so you will get these answers. So if you practice, you will get more insights on the quadratic equation. So I hope you got some idea on how to solve the quadratic equation. Come back to my channel for more examples on maths and other stuff. Thank you for watching.